About the world. The what? Okay, well, that's why he has a mother and a father. I'm reading him this. Okay, Mr. Elijah. Tried to read you a story. Well, what day is today? Today you are exactly 4 weeks old. I'm going to read you a story from this wonderful book called The 48 Laws of Power.
Shut the door.
Okay. Wait, come back. Come back. This is a wonderful book because it tells you about the world and various historical examples. Okay? I'm going to be skipping around. I thought that was the best way. So, I get, man, being a family videographer is not easy, let me tell you. Hey. Okay, see where you are, Mr. Elijah? Okay, so, give me a break. I didn't have it already picked, but I've read this book a couple of times. So, just going to take a second. I'm going to get the most juicy one. I'm not going to bait. Yeah, I read you the... You selected... I read you the, oh, here goes a good one. I know we'll get some good stories. The Emperor in His New Clothes. And then when I was reading it, I'm like, this is okay, but there are a lot more important stories, or a lot more important life lessons than this to teach my child. I want you to fully benefit from these things. So therefore, I'm going to read you this. Oh, wait, what's going on?
You need to plug in the laptop for one.
Okay.
The battery's running down.
Okay, I'm coming.
You have it on eco mode. That's why it's gonna
That's not good.
close off faster.
That's not good.
Can you shut the door?
Roxanne, you don't have to turn off the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to turn off the red light. Okay, so... Oh my God, that's a little dark. I'm not gonna read that. Your mom will get me.
You're pooping or farting?
Transmission.
You're doing something.
Yeah.
You're doing something right. Maybe it's just
Oh, I
gas.
guess. Wait. Let me see. Oh.
I hope it was just gas.
Oh, okay, that's not maybe the best example. Hold on, I'm coming up with it. Oh, no, this is a good one. 410.
Kitty. And that's it. Hey, I love you. You're the blessing. You're Kitty.
This one's splendid. Read chisel. Oh, there's a good story in here. Hold on for a minute. I'm I'm still looking, Mr. Elijah. Hold on. Quarter cents is so much to
Don't worry,
pay.
we'll read your Bible stories tomorrow. During the
Okay.
daytime.
That's why you have a mother and a father. That's a really good thing because you can get important lessons from. Well, let me put that another way. Because each one feels there's a certain focus, and they'll be able to single in on that.
Clean that up. He was about to say something insulting to me.
No, I was not. I was not. I absolutely was not. That's not true. Okay. Okay. Now the title of this chapter, and this is very good. Even your mother will agree with this one. The other ones I'll probably have to read to you myself. Okay. So much depends on your reputation. You need to guard it with your life. This is really important. This is actually the benefit, or not the benefit. This is the purpose of credit. Is the same thing. But credit is basically your financial reputation. You really need to guard that with your life. I'm sure your mother will agree. Won't you?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, reputation is the cornerstone of power. Through reputation alone, you can intimidate and win. Once it slips, however, you are vulnerable and will be attacked on all sides. Make your reputation unassailable. Always be alert to potential attacks and thwart them before they happen. Meanwhile, learn to destroy your enemies by opening holes in their own reputations. Then stand aside and let public opinion hang them. Okay. Is this Oh, this is a wonderful. I love this story. I think I actually told this story to your mom once. This is an awesome, awesome, awesome story. Okay, are you ready? This is an observance of the law and how important reputation is. I wish I knew why that was so blurry. See where your head is?
You just need to lay back. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't want your mom's head to be blurry. Your mom's not blurry. Okay. This is observance of the law. I'm going to read this and then this other. It's an Aesop fable. Okay, and this proves that reputation is as important as it is.
I thought it was pronounced Aesop, baby.
Aesop. Okay, your mom says Aesop. I said Aesop. Tomato, tomato. Okay, again, this is 13 October 2013. You're 4 weeks old, and we're reading to you.
At 3:14 a.m.
At 3:14 a.m. Well, you got to go to sleep. You're not going to sleep anyway. You're wide awake, so we may as well read you. Your mom has told me that my voice has a makes her go to sleep sometimes and get tired, so that's why I'm reading to you. Okay, during China's War of the Three Kingdoms, from 207 AD to 263 AD, the great general Chuko Liang, leading the forces of the Shu Kingdom, dispatched his vast army to a distant camp while he rested in a small town with a handful of soldiers. Suddenly, sentinels hurried in with the alarming news that an enemy force of over 150,000 troops under Sima Yi was approaching. With only 100 men to defend him, Chuko Liang's situation was hopeless. The enemy would finally capture this renowned leader. Oh, hold on. Hey, little buddy. What's going on? I'm reading to you. Calm down. We're giving you attention. So without lamenting his fate or wasting time trying to figure out how he had been caught, Liang ordered his troops to take down their flags, throw open the city gates, and hide. He himself then took a seat on the most visible part of the city's wall, wearing a Taoist robe. He lit some incense, strummed his lute, and began to chant. That was the chanting he was doing.
That's your daddy.
Who else is it?
You see, look at his face.
Minutes later, he could see the vast enemy army approaching, an endless phalanx of soldiers. Pretending not to notice them, he continued to sing and play the lute. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Soon the army stood at the town gates. At its head was Sima Yi, who instantly recognized the man on the wall. Even so, as his soldiers itched to enter the unguarded town through its open gates, Sima Yi hesitated, held them back, and studied Liang on the wall. Then he ordered an immediate and speedy retreat. He went, Jesus, what's that crazy man doing? And all the other soldiers says, come on, let's get him, let's get him. It's all open. Look, he's just by himself. And the leader of the troop, this other guy, said, Sima Yi hesitated. He said, hold on. This man is tricky. We can't do anything. We can't go in here. That man, you don't know how awesome a general he is. There must be some trick. So he ordered all of his troops, get out of here. We're under attack. Where is this an ambush? Get out, move, run, run! That's what he said. Okay, now this is the interpretation. Chuko Liang was commonly known as the Sleeping Dragon. His exploits in the War of the Three Kingdoms were legendary. Once a man claiming to be a disaffected enemy lieutenant came to his camp, offering help and information. Ling instantly recognized the situation as a setup. This man was a false deserter and should be beheaded. At the last minute, though, as the axe was about to fall, Liang stopped the execution and offered to spare the man's life if he agreed to become a double agent. Grateful and terrified, the man agreed and began supplying false information to the enemy. Liang won battle after battle. On another occasion, Liang stole a military seal and created false documents dispatching his enemy's troops to distant locations. Once the troops had dispersed, he was able to capture 3 cities so that he controlled an entire quarter of the enemy's kingdom. He also once tricked the enemy into believing one of its best generals was a traitor, forcing the man to escape and join forces with Liang. The sleeping dragon carefully cultivated his reputation of being the cleverest man in China, one who always had a trick up his sleeve. As powerful as any weapon, this reputation struck fear into his enemy. Sima Yi had fought against Chuko Liang dozens of times and knew him well. When he came on the empty city with Liang praying on the wall, he was stunned. The Taoist robes, the chanting, the incense, this had to be a game of intimidation. The man was obviously taunting him, daring him to walk into a trap. The game was so obvious that for one moment it crossed Yi's mind that Ling actually was alone and desperate. Wait, I'm almost done. But is there? Oh, his sock came off.
I just wanted you to see. I wanted the record to show that I'm about to fall out of this bed while you've got all that space.
Oh my God!
I would
Okay.
like to scoot over. So.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You interrupted my flow, though.
I've got space in my arm and I'm about to fall out of this bed.
Okay, well, don't fall out of the bed, okay?
No, diagonal across the bed.
I'm trying. How much? Are you okay? Okay, well, he's up. We gotta make him go to sleep.
I'd like to scoot over so I don't fall out the bed.
Okay, well, okay, baby, I understand. Are you comfortable now?
No.
Well, do what you have to do. Have you done what you had to do? Are you comfortable now?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
At least I'm not on the very edge of the bed anymore.
Okay, well, I don't want you to be on the edge of the bed, baby. I really don't. Okay. The game was so obvious that for one moment it crossed Yi's mind that Liang actually was alone and desperate. But so great was his fear of Liang that he dared not risk finding out. Such is the power of reputation. It can put a vast army on the defensive, even force. Okay, wait, hold on, come on, man, Jesus Christ, where'd I go? It can put a vast army on the defensive, even force them into retreat without a single arrow being fired. For as Cicero says, even those who argue against fame still want the books they write against it to bear their name in the title and hope to become famous for despising it. Everything else is subject to barter. We will let our friends have our goods and our lives if need be, but a case of sharing our fame and making someone else the gift of our reputation is hardly to be found. That was written by Montaigne, lived from 1533, 1333 to 1392. Okay? And in order to illustrate that Beth, we have a little. Jesus, that's not little, that's kind of long. Okay, and as far as the reputation is concerned, there is the image that you need to keep in mind is a mine full of diamonds and rubies. You dug for it, you found it, and your wealth is now assured. Guard it with your life. Robbers and thieves will appear from all sides. Never take your wealth for granted. And by wealth, I mean your reputation. I don't care if it's your reputation for your financial reputation, your intellectual reputation. Nothing is more important than your reputation. And constantly renew it. Time will diminish the jewels' luster and bury them from sight. Okay. Just like your mom. When I came home yesterday, she was pulling up her credit score and worried about her financial reputation. And that's one of the reasons I admire your mom. That's exactly what she should be doing. I admire her so much for that. You always have to be worried. And her reputation, she has like a 712 credit score.
713.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
yesterday
taking
you said
the points away.
715.
It's all
713.
okay. Well, that's a very, very good score. I think overall it gave her a B, but she was upset that it wasn't higher, and she wanted an A, and that's what you should strive for. Just make sure, please, always make sure you listen to your mom. You're 4 weeks old. This is absolute truth. I love my parents to death. I love them more than anything. But I didn't know anything about credit scores until I was well into my 20s, and it was already screwed up. And that's fucked up. So I'm telling you right now. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll edit that part out. Okay.
Well, he heard it.
Okay.
I mean, when he's older, I mean, I don't know if you're going to show him this.
I'm sorry about point, but the point is. Okay, I understand. I was just trying to illustrate a point. Okay, the point is, you really need to have a good reputation when it comes to financial reputation, when it comes to everything else. Reputation is extremely important. I apologize for teaching you a word that you'll learn from someone else, but I think you shouldn't hear that from me, I suppose. Okay, I understand. He's not talking yet.
Be his first word.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna work on that.
Maybe keep for white people. They're having that. Having some topics cussing that up. We ain't having that.
Okay, okay, your mom.
You hear me?
Okay, she's got a point. But I just wanted to tell you, don't you think this is an important lesson for me to give him? Huh? I was just trying to illustrate a point. Okay, and in these stories when I read you there, it tells you certain times when it's possible or necessary to reverse what it is. For it okay to have a messed up reputation. But the reversal for this is there is no possible reversal. Reputation is critical. There are no exceptions to this law. Perhaps not caring what others think of you, you gain a reputation for insolence and arrogance, but that can be a valuable image in itself. Oscar Wilde used it to great advantage. Since we must live in society and must depend on the opinions of others, there is nothing to be gained by neglecting your reputation. By not caring how you are perceived, you let others decide this for you. Be the master of your fate and also of your reputation. Therefore I should wish our courtier to bolster up his inherent worth with skill and cunning, and ensure that whenever he has to go where he is a stranger, he is preceded by a good reputation. For the fame which appears to rest on the opinions of many fosters a certain unshakable belief in a man's worth, which is then easily strengthened in minds already then thus disposed and prepared. That was written by Baldassare Castiglione, 1478 to 1529. So that's today's lesson, little man.
This book is so worldly. Just start reading the Bible to me.
Okay, well, you can read the Bible.
I
This
said,
is a true story.
I'm saying you need to read the Bible too. Because it's like so full of worldly views and biblical views.
Okay.
Find out what God wants to do. What God believes is the most important thing.
Okay, Mr. Elijah, that's my advice for today. Always guard your reputation. It's extremely important. And your mother is very wise. Okay, and I love you. That's today's lesson for me. Okay? So, good day, son.